Over the years, I've seen so many different variations on today's recipe online and in magazines and in books, and the one thing I've always had an issue with is they've all got different proportions and they don't always come out quite right. So this one, I did a bit of an experiment on. I decided to give it a go with my own twist with the amount of ingredients and make sure that this came out as perfect as possible, and I think I've just about done it. Check out my 3-ingredient chocolate peanut butter fudge on the One Pot Chef. First things first is a little bit of prep work. Now, I've got a 23cm or 9-inch cake pan, and all I've done is I've lightly greased it with a little bit of spray-on oil and lined it with some non-stick baking paper or parchment paper. Now, I made sure that it's got 2 sides are longer, so we're going to use those as handles, so when our fudge is finished and set, we can just lift it out of the tin without any problems with it sticking to the pan. So just make sure the paper is in there. Because we grease the tin, the paper will actually stick in place so it won't slide about when we're trying to pour ingredients in. So once that's prepped, you can set that aside and we can start working on our ingredients. The great thing about chocolate-based fudge is there's no complication to this. This is so simple to make because you don't have to worry about endless boiling on the stovetop. You don't have to worry about getting sugar proportions right. You don't even need a candy thermometer. It's all done in the microwave super quick. So I've got a microwave-safe dish, and to that I've added 375 grams of dark chocolate. Now, you can use any dark chocolate you like as long as it's, nice tasting. I don't recommend going for anything too strong. Don't go for those 80 or 90% cocoa solid versions because they're way too bitter for this sort of thing. Just a regular standard eating dark chocolate will be fine. I'm cheating and using chocolate melts because that's what I happen to have in the cupboard. And to that we're going to add our second ingredient. I'm going to add in a 400 gram can of sweetened condensed milk, and we're just going to pour that straight over the top. Once that's poured in, no need to stir it. We're just going to put this straight into the microwave and we're going to blast this for 1 minute on high. Now, working quickly, we're just going to use a metal spoon and we're just going to quickly stir that together. And as you can see, that chocolate and condensed milk is quickly coming together into this beautiful thick chocolate mixture. Just give that a stir until it's all nice and smooth, but make it nice and quick because you can see it's thickening up really quickly. Looks good. Perfect. Now, here is our prepared tray, and we are just going to, again, working quickly because it's starting to set already, we're just going to pour our chocolate fudge mixture into the prepared pan. And just using the spoon, we're just going to spread the fudge mixture out so it reaches all corners, so it's nice and flat and roughly even on top. Now all we need to do is pop this into the fridge for a few minutes while we work on our final ingredient. And our final ingredient in our chocolate peanut butter fudge is, well, obviously, peanut butter. So what we're going to do is just pop in 1 cup or thereabouts into a microwave safe dish, and we're just going to zap it for 30 seconds until it is melted and spreadable and smooth and pretty much liquid. There we go. See how nice and runny and smooth that is? That is the perfect consistency. Now all that's left to do is to pour our melted peanut butter over the surface of our fudge. Keep in mind the fudge has only been in the fridge for a few minutes, so it's already chilling a little bit, but it hasn't set yet by any means. That's all our peanut butter in, and again, we're just going to smooth this over. I recommend working quickly because you want to do this before the peanut butter starts to set. Just pour it over. Lovely. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. All we need to do is pop our chocolate peanut butter fudge into the fridge to chill. We're going to pop it in there for at least 4 hours or until the fudge has nicely set. While our fudge is in the fridge, I thought I'd take this opportunity to remind you to check out my social media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links in the video description underneath this video on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell next to it. That way you won't miss out on any of my new videos. A few hours later and our fudge has set, so we just take the two long sides of the paper and just gently lift it out, get rid of the tin, and just carefully peel the paper back from the sides. It should come away nice and freely. Bit of a raggy bit there. And just using a sharp knife, we're just going to cut this into 1 inch or about 2 centimetre pieces. And here we have our completed 3-ingredient chocolate peanut butter fudge, looking absolutely gorgeous. You've got that lovely dark layer of dark chocolate fudge at the bottom and that cool layer of peanut butter, smooth and rich and salty and delicious. This is so simple to put together, and I guarantee one bite of this, you are going to be addicted. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh, I shouldn't be eating this, but what the hell. I mean, technically it's okay because, you know, it's chocolate, which is a plant, which is good for you. And then you've got the peanut butter, which is peanuts, which is a plant, which is good for you. I mean, this is practically 3-bean salad. I mean, it's getting there, so, I mean, sugar's a bean, right? That's 3 beans. All right, let's have a taste. Oh my God. The fudge is chewy, it's beautifully sweet, but not too sweet. And it's a perfect counterbalance to the peanut butter, which has got that saltiness. It's sticky, it sticks to the roof of your mouth and it coats all the inside. It's beautiful. That is so simple to make. You are going to absolutely love this. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at onepotchefshow.com. And until next time, see you later. If you wanted to change things up, it's very easy to do. Instead of dark chocolate, you can use milk chocolate, but it will be very sweet because obviously milk chocolate tends to have a lot more sugar than dark chocolate. You can use crunchy peanut butter instead of the smooth. And if you've got a nut allergy, there are plenty of nut-free peanut butter alternatives out there that are very good and work perfectly for this recipe. Well, better go and have a bit more of my salad.